In this module, you will get an overview of the novel, The Invisible Man, and also learn about its novelist, H.G. Wells. An overview. First published in 1897, The Invisible Man is a science fiction novel by the renowned science fiction writer H.G. Wells. This originally appeared in Pearson's Weekly in a serialized form, but was published in the same year as a novel. It is a story of an eccentric scientist, Griffin, who devotes himself to research in optics and invents a way to change a body's refractive index to that of air, so that it absorbs and reflects no light and thus becomes invisible. He successfully carries out this procedure on himself, but fails when it comes to reversing the procedure. In this novel, the reader views the Invisible Man through the eyes of ignorant villagers of Iping village in south of England, unlike the medium of aliens as in the Time Machine. Griffin arrives in Iping and is received warmly by Mrs. Hall, the landlady of the inn, Coach and Horses. However, due to his strange appearance and odd behavior, she becomes suspicious. Soon the villagers start gossiping when strange incidents happen one after the other. Being invisible, Griffin manages to escape every time. When a fellow scientist, whom the decadent Griffin wanted to make his accomplice, betrays him and calls the police, Griffin is livid and intends to kill him. Ultimately, the reign of terror ends with Griffin's death. Through his tragic death, Wells conveys the message that science is to benefit humanity and not to be misused as the wicked Griffin did. About the novelist. Was born on September 21 in Bromley, Kent, England. Wells was the son of domestic servants turned small shopkeepers. Though he grew up in acute poverty and despite a very inadequate education, he supplemented it by his inexhaustible love of reading, and at the age of 18, he won a scholarship to study biology at the Normal School, later the Royal College of Science in South Kensington, London, where T.H. Huxley was one of his teachers. He graduated from London University in 1888 and began teaching science. Better known as H.G. Wells, he wrote in many genres, but is best remembered for his science fiction. In fact, he has been acknowledged as the father of science fiction. His most notable science fictions include The Time Machine, The Island of Dr. Moreau, The Invisible Man, The War of the Worlds, The Shape of Things to Come, The First Men in the Moon, and The Food of the Gods. He also wrote many short stories, which were collected in The Stolen Bacillus, The Platner Story, and Tales of Space and Time. Because of the fact that he combined science with imagination, he even acquired a reputation as a prophet of the future, and indeed, in the War in the Air, he predicted certain developments in the military use of aircraft. Behind his creations lay a passionate concern for science with humanity, which is evident in the story, The Invisible Man. He died at the age of 79 on 13th August 1946 in England. Summary. In this module, you have got an overview of the novel, The Invisible Man, and also learned about its novelist, H.G. Wells.